Hey guys, Diamondslice here. Welcome to my first YouTube video. Today I'm just going to be covering my talents and glyphs for warriors, and I'm also going to be covering the future of this YouTube channel. So let's get started. As you see, I picked double time, second wind, staggering shout, dragon drill, safeguard, and avatar. Now this spec is my burst spec, my offensive DPS spec. Now I run triple DPS for 3s and double DPS for 2s, so obvious reasons I've chosen this spec. I'll give you a reason for each talent and why I've chosen it. So let's start with double time. Double time, you charge twice every 20 seconds. Each and every 20 seconds you recharge one more charge. So if you do it right, you can have a charge up all the time. So that's why I picked that, so I can stick on the target, I can keep building pressure on the team, pop their defensives, and hopefully score a kill. Second wind, that's my survivability. All warriors use this. It's OP. Whenever you are below 35% health and you regenerate 3% health per second, you regenerate 3% health per second. So if you get below 35% HP and you're not ticking hard enough in second wind, you can use your rally cry and your banner. Now that's going to reduce your damage taken by 15% and increase the health that you have. Alright, so let's pop it here. So I went from 386k to 463k. Alright, now that's great. They'll make your second wind tick harder, and that means you can get your team member to get off the CC so you can get LOS, or you can put the fear and correctly find a hole. And that gives you time to recover and then get back out there and flip the tide. So that's why I picked that. Staggering shout. Now I've picked that over piercing howl because you charge in, hamstring, and hit that, and it roots them for 5 seconds. Right? Now it's 20-yard range. Piercing howl is a 15-yard range and reduces their movement speed by 50% to 15 seconds. So all the time you can keep up piercing howl. But I timed this with my burst in 3s and 2s, so I can keep the target still, and after he gets out of it, I can coordinate with my team member to get a stun off so we can keep bursting down the target. And in that period of time, I'll be switching to CC his partner so we can score a kill quickly. Now, Dragon's Roar. I've gone Dragon's Roar over Blade Storm and Shockwave because I like the amount of damage it does in a burst and how quickly it does it. It's instant. Blade Storm does damage over 6 seconds. It does more damage over 6 seconds than it would instantly with Dragon's Roar, but I just want the instant Dragon's Roar because if I'm running with a hunter and he pops his friggin' jungle, or whatever it is, I can burst and hit that, and it puts a lot of pressure on the healer or the other partner, and we can score a kill really quick. Now, safeguard. I've had people ask me why I've gone safeguard and not kept intervene and gone massacre reflection. Now the reason why is because safeguard, you can run at a higher speed towards a party or raid member, removing all moving parrying effects upon you, intercepting the next melee or range attack made against them, and reducing their damage taken by 20% for 6 seconds. Now intervene does kind of the same thing. It removes your movement parrying effects, but it doesn't take the next hit for the target or reduce the target that you've intervened. It doesn't reduce his damage. So it's a really handy talent, and it's tactical. I know I've not gone the mass spell reflection to get the more damage out, but safeguard, if my partner's in trouble, obviously safeguarding to take the next hit, to eat a sheep if he doesn't have a trinket, to eat a deep freeze, a scatter trap, etc. But that's why I've chosen that. Avatar, obvious reasons, this is my damage spec, my offensive spec, so I'm going to pick something that increases my damage, and Avatar is the talent. You transform into a Colossus with 24-second breaking, all roots and snares, and increasing your damage dealt by 20%. So if you pop that in a macro with Recklessness, Irrelevant Trinket, and Skull Banner, and you chuck a Colossus Smash up, and then you hit Dragon Draw, that's gonna drop the target probably, I don't know, 45 to 60%, and then on top of that you're gonna have your partner bursting. Now I say 45 to 60% because that is mostly what I do, the damage, because I'm full Malevolent, running two-hander and one-hander for the increased PvP power. I've set my resilience at around 62% because that's how I like it. But that's the reason why I've picked Avatar. Let's go on to Glyphs. Now Glyphs. Glyph of Bloodthirst. Increase the healing of Bloodthirst by 100%. Now I want to stay alive in a threes match if we're running triple deeps. If we ever get into the position where I'm getting focused and my two partners are CC'd, I want to be able to go defensive stance, shield ball, spell reflection, and spam that Bloodthirst. Now, if I feel they're gonna kill me, or my second win isn't ticking hard enough again, I will hit my rally cry and my banner. But that's the reason I picked that. Now, Glyph of Death from Above. I'm going to be changing this next patch. I don't know what I'm going to be going to, but at the moment, let's say I'm looking at Hamstring because I use that a lot with my Staggering Shout. But reduce the cooldown of Heroic Leap by 15 seconds and increases its damage by 100%. So you can keep on the target more. It's just another way of keeping the pressure on the offensive on their team. So that's the reason I picked that. But Glyph of Bull Rush, the charge generates 15 additional rage. Always want to keep my rage up in Fury because it's really dependent. If I don't keep my rage up in Fury, then I'm gonna start losing a lot of damage, and if they get me CC'd or if they get me or if they switch to me then and slow me and kite me, I'm gonna be in trouble. I need that rage, so I'll pick that to keep up my rage. Let's go to minor glyphs. Now these are just for looks. It doesn't really matter these glyphs, but I'll go over them anyway. Glyph of Thunderclap. I like the lightning. Pretty cool. What is this? Intimidating Shout. All targets of your Intimidating Shout now tremble in place instead of fleeing. Now this is kind of tactical, and depending on what arena you'd use this. If you didn't get this glyph, you'd fear them and they'd run away, like a Warlock Fear, for example. So you could use that, or you could Heroic Leap behind a pole, for example, and fear the Holy Pally, and then switch back to the Warrior and burst on the Warrior, forcing the Pally to bubble or trinket. Now if he doesn't have both of them up, then obviously you're going to score a kill in that time because you're going to get your hunter partner to scatter, trap the Pally, and then out of that a silence, and then I'll go back over there for a charge and a Staggering Shout. But that's pretty much the reason why I picked that, so I can keep them in spot, and if they're in an awkward position then I can stick them there and they can't get out of it for 6 seconds. Now, Blazing Trail, just for the flames behind the charge, because it just makes warriors look way better when they're going into a battle. But that's about it for talents and glyphs, guys. Hey guys, Diamondslice here, just on my alt rogue, hit level 90 a few weeks back and don't know much about the class, but I'll just run over real quick my talents and glyphs. As you see here, I've got Shadow Focus, Combat Readiness, Cheat Death, Shadow Step, Paralytic Poison, and Shrinking Toss. The glyphs, I've got Blind, Blurred Speed, Garrett, Poisons, Stealth, and Decoy. And I'm Assassination. So that's how I like playing my rogue, and that's how I'm going to stick. That's why I'm going to stick to it. For this YouTube channel and its future, now we got not only me posting videos on this YouTube channel, but I'll be in most control of it. I have two very good friends of mine from high school, Jared and Alex that are going to be posting on the same YouTube channel. Jared is a level 90 BM Hunter and Alex is a level 90 Destro Warlock. Now we're all going to be bringing out guides and montages for our characters to keep you up to date with everything, and any like keeping you up to date meaning any tips or tricks that we find out, we're gonna dish out to you guys in a YouTube video, and we're gonna try to keep some fun content, being ourselves, just showing you guys what we do, and hopefully you guys will jump on Darkspear US with us and jump in our guild or even do some BGs or arenas with us just for fun. But that's pretty much how it's going to go, just delivering most content we can, and if I can I'll be getting other games like Star Wars, maybe Diablo 3, what else we got, RuneScape, and Glyphs, maybe a bit of was it Guild Wars 2, but we'll see how it goes. We'll stick to WoW for now, and maybe in the comments you can suggest anything else that in the future what we should go to, or any other games we should test and have a go of. But that's mostly what we're going to be doing, is bringing out guides for you guys and keeping you up to date, keeping you occupied.